Hello, everybody. I'm Pete Kulziski, and I'm with Surry on the Go. And I am so excited to introduce to you Kimberly Irvine. She is our new Department of Social Services Director. Hello, Kimberly. How are you?
I'm doing great, Peter. It's so good to be here with you.
Hey, we are so excited. Um, I know that you are super busy. I know there's a lot going on over there, and I'm so appreciative of you to take time out to tell us all what's going on over there. And before we do that, I was just wondering, could we learn a little bit about you, please? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, sure. So my background is all in human services for the most part. I retired from Virginia after spending 35 years there, and I was a director for 25 years. And so then I decided to come back to my second home in North Carolina, where I was raised in this area for much of my childhood. And so I ended up settling here in Mount Airy and, of course, in Surry County. And I love it here. I love waking up every morning and driving to work, and I see the mountains uh, in the area, and it's just beautiful background. Mount Airy is a little bit of a quirky area, which I love, and I also get to see the rural land, and I just love it here. It's beautiful.
We are so glad that you picked this area, and we're so glad that you're part of our team. Tell us a little bit about the Department of Social Services. What is it that you want us to know?
Oh, well, sure. So my vision for social services is that we wouldn't have anybody that's hungry in Surry County. We wouldn't have any adults or children that are abused or neglected. And I know that's quite a lot. But and I'm a little bit of an idealist, but we're doing great things here. We're trying to do more with preventive services. We're uh, doing more with building partnerships and trying to work on grant funding. We've got a great team here, a lot of enthusiastic, hardworking people here. We've got good people in this county. We've got good leadership. And I know we have problems. Everybody has problems and issues in their communities, but I feel like we're working on them and we're trying to make things better here.
It's interesting how you mentioned how hard everybody works over there. I've seen it.
Sure. So with our social workers, we work with the schools a lot. We get most of our reports from schools and law enforcement, and we go into people's homes. I think a lot of people have the misconception that we're here to take children away from families, and that's not the case. We want to do everything that we possibly can in order to keep those families together. And, we provide services so that we can keep the families together while at the same time protecting children. The same thing with the elderly. We see a lot of self-neglect with the elderly in our community, and trying to advocate for them. At the same time, also trying to make sure that they get their basic needs met as well. So it's a hard job. My workers are sometimes in very dangerous situations. Um, there are, of course, we do have some drug issues in the community, like everywhere else, and sometimes they have to go in places where there are drugs situation where there are drugs involved, or a lot of domestic violence situations. So we do have a role in protecting the community and providing public safety, if you will. So, and the benefit workers, they work very hard as well. Lots of deadlines, lots of juggling of different program areas. And I think a lot of times people think that the benefit staff, that it's an easy desk job. It's not. Um, And, because they have such a volume of people that they work with, and so that is very stressful situations that they're working with.
It takes a certain kind of person to do that job.
Absolutely. We have people in crisis situations all the time. So that's what we're dealing with.
It's about compassion.
One of our challenges is having foster parents, and, there's really a need for that in our community. We don't have enough foster families for the children that come into care. And so we have difficulty sometimes placing children. And sometimes we have to stay overnight with children in our office because we're not able to find appropriate placements.
Oh, that's something I didn't know. Um, it does take to be quite a person to hang in there and do that. We're quite lucky to have people like that, and I understand that you're looking for a few good people as well. To
Yes, we definitely are. We've got some good people. We've got hard workers here. Obviously, I've spent all this time in my career in social services, so I love it. I have a passion for it. And other people do as well. If you have a passion for helping other people, for helping people meet their basic needs, for helping families stay together, for helping the most vulnerable citizens that we have, and watching them grow and to become self-sufficient, to help those families stay together. I mean, I can't think of anything that's more fulfilling than that. So there are good people out there that have those ideals and those kind of values, and public service is something that's also a passion for them. And if that's you, then please apply. That's the kind of people that we're looking for. And we're trying to build a positive culture here where people want to work. We're looking for team players. So if that resonates with you, if you're thinking, oh yes, that's the kind of work that I want to do, it can be very rewarding and very fulfilling. Just that one case that you have where you turn somebody's life around, that just keeps you going in this type of work. So hopefully that grabs somebody's attention out there, and makes you want to do this kind of work. So we're looking for interns as well. We love helping to grow that next generation of social workers. So whether or not you come to work, you stay working here, I think you will gain some valuable experiences as an intern, no matter where you go. So we're willing to work with you and put that investment in you so that you can go out and do great things in either our community or other communities.
and if you want to apply and you're interested, where do folks go?
That would be the human resources portal.
Okay,
So if you go on the internet and you go to Surry County HR Human Resources, then you'll be able to find the information you need to apply for one of our jobs.
wonderful. And if you want more information about your department, we can go to the website as well and
Yeah,
see the many different services that you offer for folks.
absolutely. Absolutely. And if people want to call me directly, my direct number is 336-401-8711. Be glad to talk to you about any of our services, about anybody that might be interested in applying for a position or applying for an internship. Be glad to talk to you.
Wow, Kimberly, this has been amazing learning this, and I wish we had a lot more time to discuss it, but I know that there's plenty of other opportunities that we're going to have talking about your department later on in the future. And I'm really looking forward to that, to learning more about it, and also sharing it with our viewers. that makes me excited as well.
Thank you, Peter.
And you have a great rest of the week too. Woohoo!
Woo!
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.